What does 100% mean?
The whole.
Everything. The whole, as he would say. So when we're talking, we want to think about 100%. Can you have more than 100%? No. So let's go look at this concert. We have 15%. What does that 15% represent? All right. 15% are $120. Tickets for $120? What kind of concert?
15% of the tickets were priced out.
Wow, that's pretty expensive. I've never really gone to a concert. So 15% of the tickets are $120. What else do they give me?
40% were priced at $80 and the rest.
Hold on. 40% were priced at $80, and the rest.
Was $50. And there was 50% for like VIP.
Now, let's take a look at that. We have, all this here should add up to how many percent? That's all the tickets, right? 100%. But if I look at my percents, what do you notice about these percents? What do you mean they're different? Oh, these aren't added up to 100. When you add the 15% and the 40%, what do you get?
100%.
Really? 15% plus 40% is 100? What do you get? You get 55. So we have a problem here. These all don't add up to 100%. So that means this problem is wrong. So did we add all percents here?
No.
But I look here and I see that all my percents are added up. Oh, the rest. They don't give me a percent for the rest. So 15 plus 40 plus this should be 100. But I just have 15 and 40. How do I figure out the rest? He says 45. How did he get 45?
100 minus 55.
100%. You take away whatever we have so far, and that's going to leave you with the rest. So the idea is the total, and take away what you have, and that's going to give you the rest. Get the idea? So I'll say this again. You take your total, get rid of whatever you have, that's going to give you the rest. What does it mean to get rid of?
Subtract.
It means to subtract. So now I have the rest. So that rest is 45%. All right. So now we have that. What is the question asking?
There are 4,000 seats in the concert hall. How many tickets were priced at $50?
All right. So we want to know this. Now, do they just want the percent, or do they want the actual number of seats?
Actual number.
They want the actual number of seats. So now I did this part. Now I got to think in terms of seats. So this is in terms of money. Now I'm going to go here and deal with seats. And this goes, you'll have to refer back to what we did last week. So do they tell you the total number of seats?
No. Oh, there were 4,000 seats.
How many seats are there?
4,000.
There are 4,000 seats. So what do those 4,000 seats represent? What percent? Total. And what does total mean? All of them. What number represents all of them?
100%.
All right. So now we know 4,000 seats represents 100%. What are we trying to find?
How many tickets were priced at $50?
All right, but I want a percent. I don't want $50. I want a percent for that. What is the percent for that?
45.
Oh, yeah. There are the $50 seats. What percent is that? So basically, we want to turn 100% into 45%. How do you turn 100 into a 45?
Subtract by 55.
You can't subtract because when we deal with this, we are either multiplying or dividing. Yes?
You could multiply it by 100.
Multiply this by 100?
I mean, divide it by 100.
Oh, so you're saying your plan, let's divide that by 100 to turn into 1%. And then?
Times 4 by 45.
Times by 45. You could do that. Let's do that. So that means we'll just do the same thing on this side. 4,000 divided by 100 is 40. 40 times 45, ugh. Well, it's going to end in a 0.
4 times 40.
160 and 20, is that 180? No. 1800? 160. So 1,800 seats. You know what? I'm not even sure if that's right. It could be. So instead, I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn that in. I'm going to do this instead. Watch this. I'm going to see if I'm going to test my work right now by just doing different numbers. I'm going to divide by 20 because 100 divided by 20 is 5%. Then I'm going to multiply by 9 because 5 times 9 is 45. Let's see, 4 divided by 2. So that's 200 seats. 200 times 9. What's 9 times 2?
18.
18 with 2 zeros. Oh, yeah, that's right. It does work. So that's another way you could do it too. So you don't always have to divide by that and then multiply by that. I just pick numbers that I can divide. I look at this and say, oh, I can divide that by 20 and I can divide that by 20. So I'm going to use 20. I can turn a 5 into a 45 by multiplying by 9. So, or if we do it this kid's way, you could just done this. 45% times the total. And let's do 45 times that. Or what does percent mean again to do? Divide by what?
100.
Divide by 100. So this is 45. I'm going to divide this by 100. That's going to be 40. So 4,000 divided by 100 is 40. And 45 times 40, we already did that earlier. That's 1,800.
Your face is on the camera.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click this one right here or this one over here. And make sure you click on the subscribe button and then tap that bell icon so that way you're notified every time a new video comes out. I hope you enjoy this video and others to come, as well as ones in the past. And always remember to keep on
Mathing!
All right.